The global pandemic of COVID-19 has prompted countries all over the world to shut down their economies in order to stop the spread of coronavirus, putting millions of people out of work. The good news is that there are still ways to make money in the midst of the crisis. The number of billionaires has decreased significantly as a result of the pandemic, according to Forbes' annual list of billionaires, and more than half of those still on the list have seen their wealth decrease. The United States had the most billionaires, with 614, according to the website's overall report. With 456 billionaires, China, which includes Hong Kong and Macau, came in second. It took less than 10 months for the world's wealthiest to recover from the pandemic's financial losses. It will take more than 10 years for the world's poorest, according to the report. While a wealthy minority amassed vast fortunes prior to and during the pandemic, the majority of the world's population has been struggling to survive on poverty wages and without access to decent healthcare or education, said Paul O'Brien, Vice President of Oxfam America, to HuffPost. Today's extreme wealth concentration levels are unsustainable. Billionaires, not health, are a sign of economic sickness. They're a symptom of a shattered economy. According to Oxfam's calculations, the world's 10 wealthiest people, including Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos and Tesla founder Elon Musk, added $540 billion to their collective net worth in the last 3 quarters of 2020. Based on poverty data from the World Bank and wealth data from Credit Suisse and the Forbes Billionaires list. If they handed over around $80 billion, they could keep millions of people out of poverty for a year while their economies recovered. Here are the 10 richest people in the world, along with their countries of origin, according to Forbes' list of the richest in 2020. Number 10, Rob Walton, United States. According to Forbes, Rob Walton, 75, was worth $54.1 billion on March 18th. Walton is the eldest son of Walmart founder Sam Walton and served as the company's chairman from 1992 to 2015. Number 9, Alice Walton, United States. On March 18th, Alice Walton, 70, was worth $54.4 billion. She is the only daughter of Sam Walton and the wealthiest woman on Forbes' 2020 list. Number 8, Jim Walton, United States. On March 18th, Jim Walton, 71, was the wealthiest Walton with a net worth of $54.6 billion. According to Forbes, Jim Walton gave away $1.2 billion in Walmart shares in June of last year, but he still has a 44% stake in Arvis Bank, which he owns. Number 7, Mark Zuckerberg, United States. On March 18th, Mark Zuckerberg, 35, was worth $54.7 billion in the United States. In 2004, Zuckerberg founded the social media site Facebook. Number 6, Amancio Ortega, Spain. According to Forbes, Amancio Ortega, 84, was the world's wealthiest clothing retailer on March 18th with a net worth of $55.1 billion. According to Forbes, he and his ex-wife Rosalia Mera founded Inditex in 1975, which is best known for the fashion chain Zara. Number 5, Larry Ellison, United States. On March 18th, Larry Ellison, 75, was worth $59 billion. According to Forbes, he founded Oracle, a software company, in 1977 and currently serves as a chairman of the board and chief technology officer. Number 4, Warren Buffett, United States. On March 18th, Warren Buffett, 89, had a net worth of $67.5 billion. According to Forbes, Buffett is one of the most successful investors of all time. He is also the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a conglomerate with over 60 businesses. Buffett was previously the world's third largest person until Bernard Arnault surpassed him this year. Number 3, Bernard Arnault and family, France. On March 18th, Bernard Arnault, 71, and his family were worth $76 billion. Arnault is the CEO of LVMH, the luxury goods conglomerate that owns the Louis Vuitton and Sephora brands. According to Forbes, the company bought Tiffany & Co. for $16.2 billion last year, potentially making it the largest luxury brand acquisition ever. Number 2, Bill Gates, United States. According to Forbes, Bill Gates, 64, was worth $98 billion on March 18th. According to Forbes, Bill Gates and his wife Melinda are the co-chairs of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the world's largest private charitable foundation. Number 1. Jeff Bezos, United States. Bezos founded e-commerce behemoth Amazon in 1994 and still serves as its CEO. Despite transferring a quarter of his Amazon stake to his ex-wife Mackenzie last summer, Jeff Bezos, 56, is the world's richest man, according to Forbes. On March 18th, he was worth $113 billion. Between March and September 2020, nearly 20,000 Amazon employees contracted COVID-19, resulting in record sales. According to Oxfam report, Jeff Bezos could have personally paid each of Amazon's 876,000 employees a one-off $105,000 bonus and still be as wealthy as he was at the start of the pandemic, with the wealth he accumulated over the same time period. The super rich use a network of tax havens to avoid paying their fair share of taxes and an army of wealth managers to secure sky-high returns unavailable to the average investor, he continued. To maximize returns to their wealthy shareholders, big corporations are avoiding taxes, driving down wages for their workers and producer prices, and investing less in their businesses. Big business and the super rich both use their wealth and connections to influence government policy. This has to come to an end.